A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. We are just 2 days away from the start of the third test match between India and Australia that is going to happen at the Gabba in Brisbane. Today, India had a very intense practice session, but there is some very interesting development when it comes to the Champions Trophy because wait, I think there is some kind of a technical issue that we. Okay, so what has happened in the Champions Trophy? Because of the ongoing stalemate that is there. Now, Jay Shah and the interim BCCI secretary have come to Brisbane to discuss about the 2032 Olympics. Now, remember, cricket will be part of the 2032 Olympics also because it's been held in Brisbane. So, in that way, when you look at this current situation and since there seems to be no solution in there, perhaps the Champions Trophy could be held in the T20 format. Because the broadcasters who've not had the proper commitment since the 90-day window has also elapsed, perhaps the Champions Trophy 2025 could be played in the T20 model. Now, what is about all that? We'll be doing a special video on it. So do check out Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Now, these are the latest exclusive visuals that we have gotten from the Gabba at this stage. The Indian cricket team was indulged in practice. Rohit Sharma was in fact discussing very much with Ryan Tendiscata at this point in time about maybe the preparations, about how each team member is holding up to it. Along the sidelines there, you could check that yes, the Indian team was preparing in a big way. But on the other slide, when I'm about to show you, all eyes will be on this particular individual, Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli was seen in a long batting drill that was there at the Gabba, and that is why he has plenty on his plate now because he's only played one test at the Gabba, remarkably. 2018-19 they didn't play there. 2020-2021 he missed the test match there. Now 10 years later he's coming back to the Gabba. The last time he played there, it was the only test where he failed. Otherwise, Adelaide he was superb, Melbourne he was superb, and even Sydney he was superb. That is why Gabba is the one venue where Virat Kohli will want to correct a long-standing anomaly that is there. Maybe score big at the venue where he missed two tests the last time around. So this one, and in 2020-2021, he missed that test match because he had gone back home to be with his family. Now, everybody will be wondering, what is the pitch like? Today, the curator there used the heavy roller and you could see that certain section of the grass was also shaved. Now, most grass coverings on pitches in Australia used to hold the pitch together. And that is why this will be almost like the 2020-2021 Ashes contest. 2021-2022 rather. It was green. Later on, the sun bore down on it. It became dry. And because of that, Australia managed to win. Remember, this is a fresh pitch at the Gabba. That is why this will be very important now. Kevin Mitchell Jr. will be really determined that there is an equal contest between bat and ball at this stage. Now, as far as other cricketing and sporting news is concerned, cricket, this is it about the Champions Trophy and the BGT. But yesterday, in a function that was organized by FIFA, the hosts for the 2030 FIFA World Cup and the 2034 FIFA World Cup were announced. What Gianni Infantino is holding at this stage is the host of the 2034 FIFA World Cup. It's confirmed. It is Saudi Arabia. 2030 will see three nations hosted: Spain, Portugal, Morocco. And the celebratory games before the 2030 FIFA World Cup will be held in Uruguay. So that is why 1930, you have to remember, it is you're celebrating the centenary of the FIFA World Cup. That is why some celebratory games will be in South America, the others will be in Europe: Spain, Morocco, Portugal. It continues the trend wherein you've got three hosts. 26, remember, you're hosting three nations are hosting: Mexico, US, Canada. But 2034, only Saudi Arabia is hosting it. The last game of the World Chess Championship is upon us. Gukesh versus Ding Liren. 6.5, 6.5 in 13 games that has gone. Whatever has happened in the past now has happened. It all boils down to today's game. Gukesh will be playing with black, Ding Liren will be playing with white pieces. If anybody wins the match today, they will be crowned the world champion. If not, then you are going into tiebreakers. That is how you're looking at it at this stage. The tiebreakers will be held tomorrow. But today, can Gukesh do what Vishwanathan Anand did in 2010, wherein he won the last game with black pieces against Vasilin Topalov? It remains to be seen, but it will be very, very difficult because Ding Liren is very compact in his defense, and that is why it's going to go down to the wire. By 6:30 or by 7, we will know whether we have a new champion, whether we have a current champion, or it's going to go into tiebreakers. So do tune into Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis that is there at this stage. So today we have got two major events lined up. One is the Border Gavaskar Trophy build-up. The other is also about the World Chess Championship. But we also have a very special interview lined up which will be out in the coming days. So do tune into Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Tap that bell icon so that when we go live. And don't forget, we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.